These are issues that don't just touch our part of the industry, but really touch the whole country.
That's Mark Zuckerberg talking about his lobbying effort, Ford.us. He's pushing for immigration reform with his good friend, entrepreneur Joe Green.
About half of the top tech companies were founded by immigrants.
Eric Oriana wants to be a tech entrepreneur, but right now he's struggling just to get through college.
There's no kind of financial aid for me and my people in my situation.
When Eric was in high school, he learned something shocking.
It was right around the time where a lot of people were preparing to get their learner's permit. And so I approached my mom, me being naive at the time, when can we go gather the documents or whatever. And she started getting a little iffy about it.
I mean, you grew up here.
Yeah, I mean, since I was 3, I thought I was either born in the Brookhaven Hospital right here, because all my friends were born there, so I was like, all right, I must be born there too, that's great.
But he wasn't. Eric was born in Ecuador. His parents, seeking a better life, brought him to the States illegally when he was 3. And that fact has come between him and graduating with the computer science degree he wants badly.
It's really slowed down my pursuit of my degree. I can only take about 1 or 2 classes to be able to afford to pay for those classes and be able to work full-time.
To make ends meet, he works 40 hours a week at an electronics manufacturer. It's taking him twice as long to get through college because he's not eligible for a dime of federal financial aid. He's determined to work in tech, to build his own startup. He's the type of worker Zuckerberg and Green want to foster.
As entrepreneurs, we believe in meritocracy, and we believe that what's great about our country is that we should value people based on what they're accomplishing, how hard they try, their grit, their determination, and you see that in immigrants.
President Obama signed an executive order in 2012 that lets people like Eric stay in the U.S. legally. They have to renew every 2 years.
Good afternoon, everybody.
But as Ford.us reaches its 1-year anniversary of campaigning for immigration reform, there's still a long way to go. Immigration reform is complicated. Both parties have acknowledged a need, but don't necessarily see eye to eye on what that reform would look like. The DREAM Act, which would provide a path to citizenship for people who were brought to the United States illegally as children, like Eric, has yet to pass in Congress.
You want to build a great company. You want to do that in the United States.
Yeah, of course. There's no other place to do it for me.
Why?
This is my home. This is where I belong.
Lori Siegel, CNN Money, New York.